did the thing.
They are
So-
sober-minded people, or they are mentally retarded? What,
Of course,
what-
someone is
young
sober-
men, old men?
a bit mature men. But sober
But they were
people
arrested
can't
at
do
least.
that. They were arrested and they confessed that they did.
So they found the lady at the young girl at
a
her
very young girl,
home.
12 years. She was just bypassing. Then they had to grab her.
Very
and
unfortunate.
But she was killed in
Anyway, that's so sad. That actually brings to it makes me come to this very conclusion of saying we indeed have to make sure we are in holidays,
of course.
and we have to make sure that our young people out there are safe. We tend to leave these people home and assume that they are safe, and you go wherever we are meant to be. If you go to your plantation, go to your farm, go to offices, basically we need to make sure that these people, because the world out there is no longer that safe. Things are no longer at ease like what we believe. You can imagine 12 years being defiled by sane people that are actually confessing that they
participated.
And
His
this
parents need
is
to be-
not happening in Europe. This is not happening in Kenya, where this is actually here in Barara,
course.
in Uganda, in our generation. Very unfortunate. Anyway, we continue to pray for some of those things. The weekend was okay, as far as I'm concerned. We witnessed the Speaker of Parliament. I think we should be getting a video there. The Right Honourable Speaker, Anita Annette Among, went to Rome, Italy, visited the Pope. And that was it. And it was very interesting. First of all, I was happy. She had a team that went along with her. But still, I think it's her dream to always visit the Pope. This was the first time she's going there. But there's a way, when you come closer, when you get closer to some of these anointed people, there's a way it builds and brings about that very picture. Her belief in religion and Uganda at large. So I think it was also a good step.
One of the characters of a good leader, one must be a God-fearing person. So I think Anita is.
This is a gesture of
She's a God-fearing person. Secondly, I think we cannot compare Anita with the people who were there before, because Anita is taking Uganda to another level. She's an international brand. You get? Because I think this is the second or third time visiting the Pope.
Around there.
And among the, if you saw the video, if you watched, she was requesting the Pope to see how she can come to Uganda and visit Uganda again.
Interesting.
Uganda, yeah. So I think it's a good
gesture.
It's a good
step
gesture.
taken.
Secondly, some people are just braced. Yeah. And I think
she's
Anita
actually
is
blessed.
braced. Yeah. We cannot compare her with the other people we saw visiting the shrines and what. This is a good image for the leader.
So instead of visiting the shrine, she actually
we
went straight
cannot
to the
compare
Pope.
mushrooms with the meat. This is the meat, let the mushrooms be.
Interesting things still going on. Remember, our parliament, the 11th parliament, members of parliament, are actually expected to be in Gulu. And as they begin their regional sittings this very week, a few days from now.
Edgar,
It's actually her initiative.
I've always thanked the Right Honourable Speaker for that initiative. I told you that even companies like this GNTV can carry out what we call corporate social responsibility,
True.
giving back to the public. So it's a good idea for the parliament to go back to the people, to its own people, because these members of parliament, we are the ones who elect them. So if they decide to come and debate within our regions, the regions where they come from, it means, one, it will bring income to the people, to the residents of the area. If you watched some videos from Gulu, as per now, the settings are on.
Yeah, Kaunda grounds is
yes,
actually
people are
being
preparing,
set,
people are
prepared,
preparing for the
security
sittings.
all over.
Yes, and people expect much from the members of parliament. People who deal in art, in these crafts and what, they're going to display their things.
Showcasing their stuff.
Yes, and at the end of the day, they are the ones to benefit, because when a member of parliament comes in the area, now, imagine we are always eager to see our members of parliament in just our mere constituencies. Now imagine 529 members of parliament are going to a certain region. First of all, people are going to tap some good money from them. Those who have hotels, those who have accommodation places, those who have what to sell. Right now, we should be gracing these things, the regional settings. We should be calling, we should be eager that next time, at least from from Guru, we the people from Western region, we should be demanding to be the second, to host the what? To host these regional sittings.
So it's interesting to be in different
yes,
regions.
Yes, it is interesting. It will
it's a blessing.
Yes, it's a blessing. It will even help my members from Ankole to go and visit what is happening in the
Gulu
north.
And exactly see what's
members from the eastern will go to the north. It means that members of parliament are going to witness whether there is a positive development in different regions, or there is a slight decline.
And see what to do.
And see what to do. It means that next time, when parliament is sending these committees to assess the situation, they will be knowing where they are sending the committees, and in budgeting they will be able to allocate the resources that can match with the situation on the ground.
We continue to thank the Right Honourable Speaker.
Of course, we need to thank
it's interesting. That was a very good initiative. Yeah, first time to
move into different
and
regions.
we hope for the best.
All we need to do is to use our leaders. If you know there is something that is happening in the West, see how you can contact. Good enough, the parliament uploaded the contacts of all members of the parliament on the website, on the parliament's website. You can text them. Tell them, for us in Ankware, we face this challenge. If you fear your own member of parliament, you text others. See how they can.
So that when they come,
yes, even when they come, check where the hotels where they will be residing. See how you can interact with them.
Okay.
Because there are some members of parliament who just hear about Mbarara. Last time I think I had in Mutoma, you saw different members of parliament. True. They were trying to view how is Ankware treating their people.
True. Yes. How is Mutoma faring? How the lifestyle of the people there.
So when these people come this side, see how you can interact with them.
True.
Address your challenges. Let them help you to address them. At least there we shall benefit.
So we expect that thing to actually happen in Gulu this very week. Yes, that's the very first segment of the parliamentary sitting that will be held in Gulu City, and that's covering the northern part of Uganda. We expect these people to be in Mbale, Jinja, and here Mbarara. By the time they come to Mbarara, we shall be exactly understanding how these other areas will have been faring. So we continue to embrace the parliament. We continue to thank about those people that said they are not joining them.
I just pity them.
Their colleagues saying
because
no.
In fact,
including the leader of opposition
those
saying
members of
we are not ready
parliament
to
who are not willing to join the regional sittings should resign. Because there is nothing they are saving for
this country. They are saying there's money going to be wasted.
The money that is going to...
There's nothing new that is going to...
Are you aware of the budget of the leader of opposition? He's having 249 billions for donations. Where have you had him donating anything? 249 millions. Have you ever had? Yes, for donations. I think he's having a budget. Let him get his budget. If he's feeling sorry for the people, let him get the money from his budget and come. Let him come and work on this Katete bridge. From there, we shall know that Senyonyi is just feeling sorry for his people.
So you don't.
Money that is going. His
view doesn't hold water to you.
No, not at all. Because first of all, this money was passed by the parliament. Even if they don't go for regional sittings, the money will remain in the what? In the parliament's docket.
They will still spend
it will not be transferred to buy medicine from the for the hospitals. It will not be transferred to go and work on the roads. That budget is purposely for the parliament. So the same parliament that approved it is the same parliament that approved the what? That budget.
The budget.
So coming out right now and say that you're feeling sorry for the people, it's a wastage of taxpayers' money. Why didn't you think about that when you are passing the budget? Secondly, if you feel you're the member of parliament, why do you abandon sitting in a certain region? Because parliament that sits in Kampala, it's the same parliament that sits where?
In Gulu and
there is nothing that is
and the same members.
The same
but the
members,
argument is why would we go there if we stayed in Kampala? You see, I told you from the beginning, like we've been doing. The views from there could actually be still heard.
I told you from the beginning that regional sittings will enable most of the members of parliament to view and witness what is exactly on the ground. What is happening on the ground? Is there development or not? So when you remain in Kampala, there is no way how you understand that there is a certain problem in Gulu. But the moment you move and explore, it means you will be witnessing exactly what is happening. After sittings, these members of parliament are going to interact with the members of the public. Even before sittings, they will have to interact. That's why the parliament is, I think it is going to take like 3 days in a certain
Yes,
region.
around there, yeah, true.
Yes, so it will give the members of parliament time to talk with, to share with the public exactly on what is happening there in their regions. So you, Joel, I think Joel needs just this. I've always warned you of these politics of relevance. You want to appear in the
So
camera.
you completely don't see anything.
I told you, even if this,
because there are other people in this very country that are also criticizing this thing.
Even if we don't hold these regional sittings, the budget will remain. That money will remain in on the parliamentary budget. It will remain in the parliamentary bracket. It will not help the citizens to at least clear their roads or school fees. So all we need to do is to embrace these parliamentary sittings, because it will even help some of the people from the public to benefit from them. A member of parliament will sleep in your hotel, and he will give you money. He'll buy your food, these arts and crafts. People will go to the bar. They enjoy from bars from the different regions. People will have to do what? Even churches. So what we
basically
need to,
people around those areas where they're
what
going
we need
will
to tell
benefit.
what we need to tell our people is to see how they can tap money from
And get
the
money from
members.
this that actually
Yes, if
handle
you have
the process.
something to sell, just see how you can position yourself to sell your things, to showcase them to these members of parliament so that they buy, you get some money from them. But these things of criticizing everything that comes around, I even watched his press conference just at the end of last week. He was even criticizing the leaders over the Stesi issue. There are things that happen just by mistake. They are called disasters.
Yes, disaster. Yes,
They don't
things
warn.
They don't unplanned things.
Yes.
We don't predict. Most of
Things
the time.
normally happen. So
I even saw Honorable Medi Lubega Segona, the chairperson of Kusasi, saying those people that are trying to talk ill about whatever that happened in Kitezi are wrong. They wait and see, they have a report that they're going to give, and people are talking aimlessly about whatever that happened in
But
Kitezi.
are you aware that even in the Bible we had some disasters?
Yes, of course. True.
If you
But
read
you see,
the Bible,
I think these people are trying to say some of these things happen when they have already made an alarm and warned and talked about some of these things.
If we had disasters in the Bible, then why not in Uganda? Some of the things you just need to say, we are sorry about this and this. Remember, the one who is criticizing leaders, the leader of the city himself is from opposition. Have you heard President Museveni or any other member criticizing Lukwago over this incident? So we are all to blame. We should
This is a
stop
general thing.
again.
This
It's a
is a general thing.
If
And,
the thing happened that way, we are sorry for that. See how
and
we
there are people
can,
that had warned. They had actually warned this thing before.
we need to
they had
see,
warned.
we need
They
to,
were like,
it should be a
this
lesson.
thing is piling up.
We need to learn
anything
on how
can
we can
happen,
plan better
and the government
other
didn't
than
respond.
criticizing one another. Because if we are to blame the opposition, they have done so many things. But we have always
But
kept quiet.
You've always blamed them.
No,
Anyway.
most of the times we keep quiet. Take an example.
How do you rate this 11th parliament? We are into the very fourth quarter. I mean, yes, this is the fourth year.
We
in their
cannot say that
term.
the whole parliament is bad. It's not performing all that bad, but some members.
This is the fourth financial year, yes.
Some have done good for their people. Others have completely lost. They are lost.
Your judgment about parliament in general, the sittings, the bills that have been passed, this and that.
Apart from these corruption scandals that I watched just of recent,
The rest has been
And,
okay. Some actually saying this is the most corrupt house ever.
of
Do you
course,
agree?
you know, most of the there is a saying in Nyankore that
Arumusabona.
so I think we don't need to blame the whole house.
A few individuals.
A few individuals who participated in corruption, they must be charged. They must be criticized on their own. But others who are performing, I think we need to credit them.
Albert Nangumia is actually joining me today morning on the hotspot. I'm Edgar Akampa. We're going to take a break. When we return, GNTV continues. Good morning.
This is GNTV, releasing life.
Hey! Abantu barwampara ndisha Bugamba Lugando Katerera Nyihanga ndisha nebicheke bichetorire King of Kings Church Nafback hamwe n'abarisa barwampara bakureta Rwampara for Jesus Crusade kurgebire ukwezi 2009 mpaka 21 yo kwa munana 2024 omuchayi chinoni hey ababuruzi benjiri bembirwe Bishop Silas hamwe na Nicola Tayebwa akwatanitse n'amahereza nka Pastor Nelson Muhwezi Bishop Idris Chambade Bishop Jebagambi George hamwe n'abandi binchi otafirwa bagameka Bishop Victor Tukachira kurga Kabari Pastor Patrick Yamuremye Evangelist Gilbert Kwena Evangelist Gibson 20 hamwe n'abahereza nka Doreen Nasasira hamwe na Evans Akankwasa otafirwa beshongozi nka Lady Diana Afande Alex Melon Sebo hamwe n'abandi binchi ebyona misako mu cyayi cya Kinoni kurugabire ukwezi 2009 paka 21 y'ukwezi oku rero bari biri cyabire rukunjiri mitoma hamwe n'abishozi muntakaferwechi ekivuro cy'umwaka gospel mega digida rubandika shozi cyashube cyagaruka Digida Children Foundation bagaruka baturetera gospel mega digida sing and dance for charity season 3 Ekinza kwajira cy'omutano tukureba beshongozi makumya shata stage emwe dance groups 5 culture groups 5 kibanza cy'ukomendo mwakogwo twena twira King of Kings Church Kamukuzi tushemererwe tudigide kandi twatiraho n'abatakwebasa Okutamu ne 15 yepe mitware 2 temboza mitware 20 nyabara bamutakasigaye abana hariyo face painting hamwe na ice cream kandi sente zikurugamo nezo kwera batine twera gospel mega digida netebekanisiwe MC EDB the entertainer kandi byashajikwa mukabana w'amanya investments DBC Bridal Center New Power Hotel Ankore Pharmacy Besania Sako hamwe na GNTV okumanya mukitirawo teresima yasuru mushonsiri 2 kaga ni 5 cyenda na mwenda ana na mukaga iyo mwaniwe onyagita tudigida tuchakare twena tuchachanche tushemererwe mu gospel mega digida
This is GNTV, releasing life.
Izuba ryayanga
nyoka nkweriti yo gatotandikiraho
wantambira atobwizuba naritandika
aha tukatandika izuba ryonoshemerigwe otamizire liti yogurt gitunge mu buhoho butarashona strawberry chocolate vanilla plain yogurt epakingirwa kurunje mu grams 250 500 okwisahari temwe liti yogurt erarindi muka kurunje hamumiro tunga liti yogurt omu maduka na supermarket zone zikurihi abarenda mu bwinji marazo wakeshi investments limited abarashanga gwe bikona erakogwa ba GNTV mixed farm gamba nokora
Lead yogurt, taste it, love it.
okwirinda nkukira okutambirwa kandi amagara ngakira amagana
hariho abandi abinanye ndagambaho mushaho abakoza ekitweta traditional eye medicine ebishaka very dangerous
program manyamagara gawo ntukusyaho abashaho abakugu
HPV vaccine ekingira kanseri n'obwanyenda 90%
bakushomesa ebintu bitari bimwe na bimwe ebibwakwasa kukora kugira ngo oture amagara marungi.
It is very important tujahirwaro omanyamagara gawo exposure tukenezo mbazi nazo ne ARVs osmira for 1 month abo kubaka aka virus kakatakairo museriro muntu tokafuna kamuka kataire muntu wafuna HIV
ebyona ntubikora okufutaho empinda hinduka omuka yawe n'omuhereza wawe tuyishe Nicholas aha GNTV.
Kora wachayi no kutu. If you can wachayi no kukuru kwa kurema. Let to bring it here. Manyengu ejon wala kasa. Sickness can never handle you. Go kwa hina hora hike. Because you reach somewhere. Kahuri ne chiri kuma. And you hear what is it now? And you say partner. No. Nanga. Sagara.
releasing life.
GNTV releasing life. Edgar Akampa HOTSPOT ninkusima ninkwebaza Albert nangumya nowenyine kanti kuganira hanshonga stars zimana zimwe ezo bana bari ndebo papa wa daily monitor rwarine headline yandugamba habi kwatirine nabana bitu bamashomero okutwara amasumo au mashomero ministry yebiwegese yone yikirize kintu kugira ngo abana bitu batwara amasumo hamashomero habwe nshonga yo kugira ngo kikabasa kuba basa kushomaje okwetegereze bari kushomana no gukora research n'ibindi nk'ibyo habo kuba kuza kureba style education yito yiturumu na nenje drone no kuba bana bakwetaga kushoma ibinge bindi bine kuba amasomo aganga bayamba munonga so ekiro kumanyisa ngo amashomero mbwire butari bwa harenga za kwikirizo okuteka kwikiriza abana kugenda amasomo amashomero enyuma ho yone nyijuka ibyo turi gukora nyota takata hari cyo kugira ngo umwana wanje kuza kumuhisumu ni yaheza senior 6 umuntu ganje go kubanza kwate sumu kare nk'umibiri namushaje buna bempereza senior 6 nubwe nakwate sumu yanje yo kubanza tata jimpiri ajo it was actually his so yagonde ndijo ya jimpereza nga nkija namubuza ntandikira mu hago kubanza aribasa nije namubuza aho namugira nti why exactly ahabwa kino yenda ngubwo because akaguma jati na barumuna bawe barebera hariwe baza kwija kwate sumu baheza senior 6 aho jate sumu neretera mwaruzinga concentration obwireze kazi kiri insya mu matugitu ati niziretera mwana toro kushomaje ato mwana nizikuteganisa no gahamuramwa ugwa kubino kose sumu kose bin and by the way enkumi bira mushanju obwe tukaba tutakatire mu kwijana na za Facebook akata kizire WhatsApp akata kizire I think YouTube ekaba erohokonka na exposure yo kumanya ekitubasa kuyasa mu kika kitakabire ho munonga bokuba nawo wire sume yampire should be told the capital smartphone it was these normal phones abazira binje over time including myself ndio mu mbanta bo kukize yo kugira ngo muharanje esuma tagemanyiza munonga I actually tell her wachira muto ngana kumugana mujyanti sumu tikintu cyo kubanoza na abeje yo mazumuza senior 1 senior 2 senior 3 senior 4 level atabwa yon tujya tukura kwanda bwe ni cyakigumire konka no fa wamwitira mu shono giro toke yaba nahora nabagine ekegumumuka nkana yatagenda ishomero aha bwe nshonga yo kuteka teka ngo nobaza kuruzinga concentrating aha mashomero nebini kibi on the contrary inteka teka yitu nk'abantu tiyo nteka teka ya ministry y'ubwegese yo netunga experts n'abantu barombeje kwenda kureba kugira ngo exposure abantu bana bine kumanya bine kushoma bakurabira mu masomo gabo bine koza amasomo gakaba yamba kamara bashomesa n'ibindi kubasa kurebwa ngo twatunga results mu nzu wano comparing amahanga gandi tikirumu ekizo in high schools omu mahanga nka United Kingdom amasomo ngakibani tugakwikiriza ubwa amashomero the different gadgets that some schools yes tizikwikiriza amasomo they still have that a setting na mindset ko jangu concentration levels zabana namnonga baba bine these gadgets the phones and nizibasa otaba ndunga because tuje ntureba scenarios tazimena zimwe libraries zamashomero abana bakibaha time yo koza internet mashomero abamwe there are some of the things are locked everywhere one zo libraries zamashomero abena za library mu kimaji kirumanyisa most of the things actually locked and kugira ngo abana bagire ebibigura nebibatayigura bagire icyo bareba n'icyo batareba okwenda ku regulating but now you have a phone omwana jine ari ishomero naenda kujikoza sabo kwa naenda kwega which is very okay on paper very okay aine kwega n'ibindi kwasa kurewemu but what extent what effect will it have kwatine one results zabana two in a moral authority, some don't do some of these things or that. What exactly, looking at the bigger picture, I saw mixed reactions. Facebook page, Daily Monitor, always have taken all that. People are reacting in different ways. I'm not going to go into details, but still, now we're discussing it into phones in schools. Legal phones this time around. These are illegal.
Wagamba achokujanga mu computer laboratories amashomero.
Yeah, it was rocking.
Obwire bwingi noshanga program ziroking.
Yes, that's true.
And I've remembered senior 2, senior 3 ukoshanga mu agenda mu computer lesson. Umanya go concentrating aha chimurona mwega. Nango byakwa senior 5, senior 6 aho nomanya tetika shoma ICT bagikoze compulsory A-level 2015, 2014, because I completed my senior 6 in 2015. So, of course, anga time imwe amaro mu computer lab. Wile bwinji muri mu kuzana road rush. No maybe James ana kuvuga epiki. So shanga no concentrating, tumwa concentrating achimwasho. Obwile bwinji shanga bana omwane go concentrating achwa abana aromba zana draft. So niteka mu this time Ministry of Education tika change ebintu byokwe kubikora just of recent nkijando kugamba ngo Ministry of Education ekargayo yajango basuspending boarding sections eziryo mu mashomero aga government konka omwana ogwe baza suspending boarding section naza competing no mwana uriho nashomera omushomeri ya private abaru kwimuka shayi 11 bakashoma winter bakatandika classes shayi mwene shichweka kukiki 11 bakafuna aka break kache bakaza omukirasi shayi 2 kushoma prep mpaka shayi na ningita bona nabaza gukora ikigezo cyumwe at the end of the year bona nabaza compete njiro mu rumugumwe na nguna university bambaza university nibetaga points z'urukwinda nyendo yebuze nowadays waza kuchebero kareba abana bakoza government abinji tiba government schools tabarje mu olivo bari mu government schools no shango mwana ashomero mu private school ya use a job form considering oshanga performance eyabana bahirizo mu private schools because for them no bahiriza time bakoba concentrating oshanga bashoza abana bishikire muno waza kushika mwero shanga abana batunga slots za government tubare bara no mu government schools abinji nabagendeye mu government abo private icyo nikiretwa ki no bujyango ito mu government amashomera mingi ebintu tukabitwara bajetimo kuba kusheta mwino bakachira kujango imponero ko abo mpamba bishiriki so concentrating ya amashomero gitu mwetu tufiro ekiri kubaho ni cyecho umwana kare yargaishe bakaza kushoma bashomesa obatu bashomesa kigenda waza kurebe nambere kutandika P1 nane nambere ukora P7 no shange namba y'abana ba dropping out eri nyingi kusinga basigire no mwishomero Ministry of Education esheme kutandika eri kureba aha concerns ezone is affecting education system because nawaza kubuza bari ministry taro we no ministry owashomereho I listen
but that was that